Lottery winners get a big initial boost in happiness, but it fades quickly. Amazingly, there's something else that we can all do that will boost our happiness for far longer. If you just won the lottery, you would be really happy, and I could not compete with that. But research shows that most people who win the lottery 6 months later go back to the same emotional state before they won the lottery. Now, I know what you're thinking. Put me in that research, Justin. I will prove the exception. Well, here's how to prove to yourself that you won't. Are you still excited about the birthday presents that you got last year? Probably not. Think about it. When you get a new car or house or a new outfit, sometimes a new partner, you're really excited. But that excitement fades, right? In a few months, weeks, sometimes minutes. What's going on? Well, we become desensitized to any new object and sometimes person in our lives. Psychologists call this habituation. It's the hedonic treadmill. Hedonic from the word pleasure, right? Treadmill as in we feel like we're moving forward, but actually we're staying in the same place. We go back to our baseline level of happiness. Here's how to give yourself a happiness boost that is sustained. And it's a little thing called gratitude. Now, I know this sounds like an episode of Oprah, but this is science. Robert Emmons, a professor at Stanford University, got people to list a few things that they were grateful for once a week. Write those things down. These people raised their happiness by 20% and sustained it as long as they were continuing to practice gratitude. How can you do this? Well, you could write the weekly list, but you could also link that gratitude to a behavior, and that turns it into a habit. So I have a shower of gratitude. When I'm in the shower, I focus on 10 things that I'm really grateful for. And what really helps is to make sure that these things are specific. So focus on specific things that have happened today, maybe a meal that you had or a moment that you had with somebody, or just the beautiful sky, which is what I'm focusing on right now as I talk to you. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Like, you just take that in. You know, sometimes I feel like we are at this feast. Life is this unbelievable feast, and we're starving because we're not actually taking it in. And gratitude gives you a chance to savor it. So you can be grateful right now for the moment, this moment with me. And you can also be grateful for something that has happened in the past. It could be the distant past or just today, or grateful for something that's coming up. But the more specific you are, right? You don't want to just have a laundry list of things, my job and my life and so on, but you really go into the specifics, the more gratitude that you will feel. I'm really grateful to be sharing this with you because this has really changed my life. Another great way to do gratitude is just before you go to bed. And if you've got a problem sleeping, I've got to tell you, the research shows that gratitude actually helps us to sleep. Why? Because what is keeping us up? It's worrying about what's wrong with our lives, right? And gratitude focuses on what's right with our lives. And there is so much, right? If we just take a moment to take stock of how truly rich we are. Who is rich? Who is rich? She who rejoices in her lot. It's not what we have, it's our appreciation of what we have that makes us so incredibly rich. For more science-based self-improvement tips, sign up for my weekly blog at www.xlife.zone. That's xlife.zone. Live an extraordinary life with gratitude.